Staff Sergeant Allen Big Al Tyson had survived 20 years in the U.S. Army. He'd done tours, rotations, and more emergency room visits than anyone with that many teeth should live through.
Be back in an hour. Gotta pick me up a log of Copenhagen.
From his favorite green easy chair, Gerhardt, who just so happened to be Tyson's #1 fan purely for the comic relief he provided, and an avid Miller Lite enthusiast, grunted.
I'll see you in about 5 hours, Big Al. If you happen to stumble across a case of Miller's, grab me a couple of cases, por favor.
I got you, dog. I could sniff out a beer distributor like a German shepherd. Wait, but since we're in Germany, do you think they just call them shepherds?
And then a lingering stink of dirty asshole and CLP. From out of nowhere, as Jefferson popped into the common area from behind a rack of M16S.
Oh my God, are you going on a quest? Should I pack smacks? I already have a vape, a heated blanket, and emotional support glitter.
No, Jefferson. I work alone.
Too late, I already made a road trip playlist. It's half Lady Gaga, half techno rave music.
You taking El Jefe? Oh, Jesus. Mikey Myers is going to throw a fit if he needs his sciatica pain relieved and his boy toy isn't around. But hey, it's your funeral, Big Al.
So Big Al and Jefferson set off down the old dusty trail, leaving 2D. Within 2 hours, they were hopelessly off course. Tyson insisted he knew a shortcut that turned out to be a long cut. Tyson called back to 2D.
Gerhardt, situation's developing. I took a wrong turn. Cover for me a little while longer.
Gerhardt replied, cracking open a Miller Lite.
Classic Big Al, born in America, lost in Europe.
Eventually, after hours of detours, bad directions, and Jefferson practicing interpretive dance in a wee-wee parking lot, the truck finally ran out of fuel.
Did I ever tell you how much I hate old-ass Humvees? Broke down.
Finally, they made it back to base, dipless, defeated, and confused.
Hey, jokester, G, that Humvee I was driving today broke down. If you log me at GGGC Army, I'll put the man hours in.
What, were you driving a Humvee for Tyson?
Well, you know how the first sergeant said,
we are taking the keys for the vans and keeping them upstairs, because the first time we miss a meeting or a hard time because the vans aren't here due to non-mission essential use, you're going to be in a world of hurt.
Well, I decided to take Jefferson out for some driver's training and get some dip because we ain't got nothing else going on.
I can't even with this guy. And they call me Cornrow Joe from Delco.
Tyson collapsed onto the couch. Gerhardt looked over from his chair, sipped his Miller Lite, and said,
You score the goods, Big Al, or did you strike out again?
Damn it, G, I knew I had extra money in my pocket for something. I accidentally used that to book an Airbnb in Nuremberg. Because check this out. I got this senorita flying into Nuremberg from Spain this weekend for some Nook Nook. I'm an international player. Figured you wouldn't mind. You know how it is. The heart wants what the heart wants.
He reached into his backpack looking for his CAC card that he lost a couple of days ago. He found a long-forgotten side pouch and pulled out a fresh, sealed, perfect log of Copenhagen long cut. He stared at it like it was the face of God.
Sweet baby Jesus, I had it the whole time.
Jefferson gasped, hands over heart. Gerhardt just raised his can and muttered,
Big Al, you're a a damned folk tale in the making.
And from that day on, whenever a soldier turned a simple task into a day-long excursion, there's only one phrase left to say: Pull to Tyson.